The example is given about our dream. We create our dream, we create our dream body, dream eyes, dream tongue, dream ear, dream nose, dream skin, dream vital forces, dream also we breathe. Then dream mind, dream intellect, dream experience of sukha, dukkha, all these things nobody created, we created. So there, the gross things has gone, but something remains. We have to find out. We have to investigate. We have to examine thoroughly. That is the aspect of what is called as manana, contemplation, or what we call as meditation. What we are all doing, meditation is not really meditation, it is only a mental work. It is called upasana. Manovyapara is called as upasana. Mental contemplation, mental work. And we call it as meditation. Meditation is the Vedantic meditation called as Shravana, that one manana, contemplation. Then it becomes nididhyasana. It's 100% dwelling on that. Then the next sloka, it says, because earlier in the beginning, prana, the breathing, the inhaling and exhaling, that is like a switch which gives activation to our life. As soon as the switch is put on, we demonstrate our life, we exhibit our life becomes active, shining, bright through our good thinking, good feeling, then good willpower, then good actions. You see, through which we manifest ourselves, our personality. What we are very good, either in thinking or writing or speaking or feeling good for others or by our own good work. You see, only it is that. Instead, the first thing of demonstration of life is, that is the prana. Inhalation and exhalation. Breathe in, breathe out. That is the first thing. Now the next sloka says, when a person dies, we have to start thinking what happens after death. At that time, first thing to be known is, now breathing has stopped, prana is not there. When prana has gone, take him to the cremation ground, or bury him, or throw him in the Ganges, throw him in the water. Dispose of, don't keep it here. You see? So prana has gone. We have seen the external prana. That is the sloka said beautifully, though it gave in the beginning, prana is the first sign of life in individual, in all everybody's life. Now we say, na pranena, na apanena, martyo jivanti kaschana. No human being stays, lives, they are be as a living being, not by prana and apana, not by breathing. It is a sign of life, symbol of life. Because in the case of yogis, those who practice pranayama, they don't breathe at all, they live for long. You see, Mahayogis, not simply those who teach yogasanas. Don't take there the real yogis who are recognized internationally as not only yogic asanas, yoga, the last one, chitta vritti nirodha, that is samadhi, those who attain that. Then, itarena tu jivanti, all human beings live not by, that is the first, just like putting a switch. Putting the switch is only to get the connection to the electrical equipments. That does not produce electricity. But it is what first it is told, put the switch, you will get light. So children will think, oh, electricity will come because I put the switch. So beginners only, they know that by prana only our life is manifested. Itarena tu jivanti, by something else, by some other power, tremendous power. Yasmin etau upashitau. That's something, that is powerful. On that depends this prana and apana. If that power is not there, on which prana, apana, breathing and other things depends, that is the switch, depends upon the existence of the electricity first. If electricity is there, connection through that wire from the generator, then only switch will help. Same thing with prana, apana, breathing also. So don't take it, prana and apana is a cause for life. No. That is the first sign of life revealing, expressing, manifestation. It is becoming prakasha, illuminated. That is a sign of that. Just like the switch. A person is alive not because of simply breathing. Prana, apana, you see, because prana and apana, they have no life of their own. They borrow the power from that consciousness, the divine light within us, called the Atman. You see, that is why they don't have life of their own, prana, apana, but they derive just like the switch, connecting the electricity that is flowing through the wire, connecting it to the bulb or the mic or whatever it may be. Like that, prana also does that, but someone else. What is that? Atmana jivanti. By Atman, the power of inner light, antarjyoti. Everybody has got that light. That gives the power to all parts of the body. Our eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, then our vital forces, that is prana, apana, then our mental instruments, mind, memory, intellect and ego. All these things it gives. On that only they depend. Etau upashitau. This prana and apana, just like the skin, the switch depends upon the electricity flowing in the current through that wire. If electricity is there, the switch works. Otherwise, anytime, any number of times you put the switch, nothing will come. Same thing with prana, apana also. So, generally, normally, when a breathing stops, we think, oh, everything comes to an end, dead. So, whole life depends upon this prana, apana. That is what generally people will know it. That is not the real case. If you seriously think about it, try to find out, you investigate, you have to examine, not simply what others tell or what is there in the once reading in the book. You have to think about it deeply, then you will get it. You see? So, prana is no doubt a very, very important thing, but that is not by which man lives. So superficially it is correct. But if you further examine a little more, it is not by prana or apana that all these things live. Prana is like an agent. It borrows that power. It brings that power, just like the switch brings the power that is in the electricity. Through the wire it draws and transfers it to the equipments like bulb and other things. So many equipments are the electrical. Here also prana does the same thing. It borrows life, the force of life, and distributes it equally or as much is required for the eye, for the ear, for all the sense organs, for the mind stuff. Everything it distributes prana. That is the thing it is told, because prana and all other parts of the body are only inert. You see, only because of that power they become active, they become sentient, they become living force they become. They can manifest, they can shine, they can illuminate things. You see, if that power is not there, simply breathing also stops when you die. That is nothing works. Distribution is not there. So that is why, because all these things, the various parts of the body are made out of the 5 elements. Elemental it is called. 5 elements are this one: Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Ap, Prithvi and Tejas. All these 5 elements, they are called rudimentary elements, Tanmatra. When once they become gross, they manifest physically. Physical body will come. Then all things will get manifest. You see, that is why man becomes a being. He becomes something solid because of the combination of the 5 elements in the gross form. They by themselves they cannot do anything. They get life, spirit, activation, manifestation, power of manifestation through the power of the inner light that is called the Atman or Brahman. Itarena tu jivanti. What is that something else? That is the Atman, Atma Shakti, Atma Prava, the self. That is called as that is the self. The other thing is called as small self, little self, that is called. That is a small letter S is used. But the real power, that is the Atman or the Brahman, capital S is put, self. You see, this is the thing you see. So the mechanism of life is, it is this prana, vital forces. That is why prana is called important. It has the capacity to borrow that power and transfer it to all the parts of the body. First you transfer to the subtle body. Causal body, nothing. While you are in deep sleep, there is some body is there, but it is not active. It cannot think. It cannot recognize. Nothing it does, simply it will be sleeping. And it enjoys the sleep. If you ask, hey, please, what happened to your deep sleep? I don't know anything. That is all the thing that is. So, it is the prana that borrows the life. Our own inner light is there, not outer light. Outside no force. Inner force is there in our own self, that power. That is called the power of Atman. You see? And then it illuminates the things. It is an agent. Prana is only a first agent, important agent. So, that is that now Yamadharmaraya goes to the next step. First thing, death has occurred. The gross body is taken away to the burial ground. What remains there for generally common people, ordinary people, who have not made any study, any thinking, any serious thinking they have not done, nothing exists. In that nothing itself, there is so many things are there. So Yamadharmaraya says, now I am going to tell this. He was waiting for this, because suddenly if you tell anything, you may believe or half believe, you will get confused. So better bring it gradually, and then only, that is why it is taking so much of time. So many slokas are to be explained to bring this idea into the thinking power of every individual. Then Yamadharmaraya starts telling, Hantate idam pravakshami guhyam brahma sanatanam yatacha maranam prapya Atma bhavati Gautama. You see, he says, now I am going to tell you, Hanta, you wait again here, my dear student, my dear Nachiketa, you who wanted to know things, I am going to tell to you, idam pravakshami, I am going to tell this. What is that? That is guhyam, very secret thing. Why it is secret? Only people who are qualified, who can understand, he can tell. A man who has not read anything, who doesn't know anything, no use telling. It will be only going through this year, going out of the third year. Whatever he hears from here, it comes here, it goes away from this year. It neither goes to the head, nor to his heart, nor the powers of hand and feet to work. Neither to think, nor to feel, nor to work. In the practical sense, it will not help you. Simply it will be passing through from one year to other year to this year. That's all. This one, that is why it is sacred. For those people who are qualified, who can understand all these explanations, for them only it is worth. They can think of it, they can try to understand, and to the extent of what power of concentration their mind has got, that much they will understand. At least you'll keep it there in mind and try to learn a little more, study a little more. Then ask, any doubt is there, clear the doubt. Then only they will clearly understand. Then that one, Guhyam, secret, Brahma, that is the Brahman, the biggest thing. You see, Sanatanam, that is, it is the everlasting, eternal. When once you know it, definitely you understand it, you digest it, you are able to retain it, you will never forget. You see, simply reading once, you cannot be sure you will remember always. And once you understand it, assimilate it, digest it, then it will always remain in your mind. Whatever you do, wherever you go, under whatever circumstances, you will always remember that, you will never forget. You see, Brahma Sanatanam Yatacha Maranam Prapya. When once the death comes, when once you obtain death, when once your body falls, you see, the individual self separates from the gross body. You see here, the Yamadharmara uses the word Atma Bhavati. Actually, you should have told that Jivatma, the individual self, when once it gets Maranam, death, you should finish. But he uses the word Bhavati. That means it becomes a being. You see, it comes into existence. You see, what type existence? It will wait for getting another body, because when once the body dies, this gross body only dies. The subtle body, Sukshma Sharira, the dream body, then the deep sleep body, Karan Sharira, along with the reflected consciousness, Pratibhasika Chaitanya, reflected consciousness, reflected light, they travel to get another body, to become another body. That means they get Punarjanma. You see, these are all explained only in the Shastras. Remember, these Shastras are not any book written. It is all the revelation that rishis, great rishis, sages, they acquired it. It was revealed to them in their super conscious state. Tremendous power of meditation. Avatars, incarnation, they got it. Mahatma Purushas, realized souls. You see, saints and sages. It was only revealed to them. They passed it on to their disciples. Through the tradition of Guru Shishya Sampradaya, through the tradition of teacher and the student, it has come from the time of Sadashiva. Tomorrow we are going to discuss that in the Guru Purnima day. The system through which all these came up to from the present gurus, it is transferred to that. You see, Atma Bhavati Gautama. Gautama means Nachiketa. My dear son, just like I am going to tell you this secret, it is eternal, everlasting. This is a permanent knowledge. It never, when once people get this knowledge, when once they remember it, they will never forget it. For getting it assimilated, digested, we have to do sadhana. What is sadhana? Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. You see, that is the real meditation which we have to do it. See, for that, the systematic way of practicing our mind. First, our mind should be made cool and calm. Then the mind should be made steady. Then only one idea you should concentrate. Power of concentration. You see, power of quietness. First you must gather how to sit quietly. That itself we are not able to practice. As soon as you want to quiet your mind, more disturbance will come. You feel like running away. You better tell them 100 pradakshina you do, we will do it. We are ready to do it. Or do this puja, this asana, that asana, we will do it. Anything doing, we are ready to do. All to sit quietly, that is more dangerous. The more you try to sit quietly, the more you will be disturbed. That also you have to make a practice. The first and the only practice is simply observe your mind. Just like you observe a small child. A child is there. What does it do? Why it does do? You see, that child wanted to enter. The screen was there. It was looking here, there, where. Then somebody had to go and make it to enter it. It thought it is a blockade. You see, they will think by themselves. That capacity to start thinking and observing, one should develop. We are afraid to develop that because if I observe my mind, I will get more disturbance. You see, if I am asked to do some work, I will do it. Arrange the book, clean the place. I will do it. 100 round, I will do it. After that, next work, I will ask next day what to do. We don't want to sit quietly. We don't want to develop the power of observation. We want meditation. Give some mantra or give some vibhuti, that's all right. Give some kumkum, that is also all right. Give some magic mantra, that is the thing you see. That is why Yamadharmaraya, now he starts, promises to talk more about the people who, without knowing the truth, without knowing the real self, without knowing what is Atman and what is Brahman, they die, what happens? Then what about the people who have known all these things? They die. So Yamadharmaraya promises to talk. I am going to talk about all these both people who have not known the truth, people who have known the truth. So very dearly, Gautama, dear son, he asked Nachiketa, I am interested in you because you have asked. Very few people ask about all these things. They want immediately to know Brahman. They never know what is the method by which I should know this Brahman or Atman or truth. Instead of asking that, I want to realize God. He doesn't know what is God, where is God. Want to realize God. He doesn't know the meaning of what do you mean by realization. Instead of asking, what is the meaning of realization? Now what are we? Is it realization and knowing same? That is the method by which you have to approach. So, Hanta, dears, Gautama, Nachiketa, this one I am going to tell you, Pravakshami, this one, Guhyam, it is secret. Secret means there is nothing secret, but only you have to be qualified. Just like any knowledge, engineering, it is secret. But those people who are only passed a common entrance examination, medical is also secret. Those who pass only joint entrance test, merited, top people will be given IIT. Every knowledge is secret only. For unqualified people, it is secret. For people who qualify, everything becomes easy. Everything is accessible. They can understand it. Pravakshami guhyam Brahma Sanatanam. This Brahman is Sanatanam. When once you know, when once you pay attention, your mind pays attention, it is able to grasp. When once it's grasped, it can think over it, contemplate on it, then get assimilated. Assimilation of knowledge. It is not only getting information, assimilating the knowledge that you get by that information, and then capacity to retain it, remember it. So develop the power of memory. Memory is also important, it's one part of your mind. Your mind has got 4 parts. First is thinking. You see, Sankalpa, Vikalpatmaka, Antakarana Vritti, Manas. It is called mind. Then Nishchayatmika, Antakarana Vritti is called intellect. Definite, come to the decision. This is the final. This is the right thing. I have to know it. Anusandhatmika Antakarana Vritti is called Chitta, memory. Abhimanatmaka Antakarana Vritti, the sense of identification of I. I want to know. I want to possess this. I want to own it. I want to utilize it. I want to keep it in my almirah under lock and key. Whenever I want to. That part of Abhimanatmika Antakarana, identification with myself, my own use, my own purpose. That is called the ego, you see. So Yamadharmaraya now says, the shloka details. I am going to talk more about this one, and 2 things I am going to talk now. What is that? About the Ajnani, who is called a Jivatma, individual self, or the embodied self. Atma Shakti, it is encaged, it is imprisoned in what is called as the body. You see, that becomes the individual self. He is called Jivatma. What happens to that Jivatma, Ajnani, he who has not known the truth after death? And then also about those people who have known about what happens after death. Adhyatmika Jnana, they have got spiritual knowledge. They have studied scriptures. They know it very well. After having studied the scriptures, either directly or under the instruction of a teacher, they will know what it. But this is Guhyam. Both are Guhyam, secret. People who are not qualified, they are not able to understand. One day I want to know everything about Atman. You will never know. You will no, one class, one Jnana Yajna you will attend. That also beginning only. You have to make it Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. That is the real this one. First of all, you have to qualify yourself. Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampanna. 4-fold discipline. First, you must have developed the power of discrimination, the power of Viveka Vichara. Viveka Vichara has all stages. Then after that, you have to have Vairagya, detachment. Detachment is not simply giving up this and that, all that. Detachment is that identification of I and mine to things. It is not giving up the things, throwing the things. If you throw one thing, next time you want, you again acquire. It will become like that. Instead of that giving up, it is the identification of I and mine. This is mine. This is only I am using it. It is an instrument to be used for knowing the time. I am not the owner. I must possess. I always must keep it. 24 hours I have to wear. And that too, it will be a golden chain wristwatch. Then only people will appreciate. He has got a very good wristwatch. People will appreciate. But whether he keeps time, whether he is regular, punctual, that nobody bothers. Same thing with all the things we use. You see, instead of maintaining, using it properly in the right way, we want to make a show. He has got a very big bungalow. He has got a very good big Mercedes-Benz car. He has got a golden wristwatch which costs 5 lakhs. Whether he is regular, punctual, all these things are nobody bothers. You see, that is why. And then the Brahma Sarupa, now both things are all, it is Guhyam, secret. Why? Extremely subtle, that is Sukshma. You see, it is not like an object which people can see and, I know, I have seen, I understand it. No, people always say, anything, I have seen, I have visited. Everything they say, America, I have seen, I have visited. That is not the thing. You are only a pilgrim, not a sightseer, not a pilgrim like that. Just like every people go for temple, all temple they visit. Afterwards they will ask somebody else, hey, what are the temples we visited? Morning we visit somewhere, afternoon we went somewhere. That is the type of visit we have got like that. That is why it is very secret. Sanatanam, it is eternal and everlasting. When once you know it, you understand it, you thoroughly feel confident about, I have seen, I know the significance of this place. You will never forget. Simply telling I have seen, nothing will happen. When once you say, I remember the significance of this importance of anything, any place you visited, you will never forget. You see? And also about the people who do not know the things. You see? Now in the case of a wise person, a jnani, who has known the truth, nothing happens. The grass body, it is taken to the cremation ground, burnt, and then all the parts of the body which arose, which are created of the 5 elements, they will go to the 5 elements. 5 elements are there. All parts of the body which are made out of that 5 elements, Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Up and Prithvi, they go back to that. Now what happened to his subtle and causal body? Because by the time he knows the truth, he has lost that sense of I and mine. There is nothing for him to say, my subtle body or anything like that. They are only instruments. I made use of it and I lived. Now I have known the truth, I am Atman. What is the nature of the Atman? Nitya, Buddha, Shuddha, Satya Svabhavaha. Or in one word, Sach Chit Ananda. I know it. So there is no question of that instrument which he says, the instrument I have used, I have no use. It has nothing to do with me. I don't own it. I don't keep under my lock and key or anything like that. I have used it over. No, I don't know. Let anybody take. There are people who acquire huge wealth. Some people are very, very particular. I will not give anything. Does not matter. Array, somebody will take. Let them. I will not give to anybody. Some people, what is the use? I have used. Let my children take or anybody who take. Or I will give away donation. You see, huge set of people who got tremendous vairagya. Recently, a few years back, you have heard of one, his name was was a speaker in the parliament. Name I am forgetting. He is from Khasi Hills, Khasi tribes, Meghalaya. Khasi tribes, that is like Kerala. Female, they are the inheritors. Daughters will get the property, not the sons. Her sister, she died in an air Kanishka accident. Some years back it happened, terrorist event. They got compensation. She got a compensation of 18 crores. That, the elder sister, she got that. She immediately gave that amount. The day she got, she immediately gave the amount to the Ramakrishna Mission. She belonged to the Khasi Christian, Meghalaya. There the Christian people went to the court. She cannot give like that. It is not that earned property. So it has to be given to the Christian people. The case went on. After that, some compromise came. 8 crores was given to St. Joseph's and 8 crores was given to Ramakrishna Mission. Like that. You see, the people, they develop that spirit. I have nothing to do with it. Then when we asked her, she became a great devotee of the Ramakrishna Mission. She used to come, we questioned her, how did you give that? On the day you got that amount? He says, it is not my earned money. I have no right to own that. I am working as a professor in a college. I have written textbook in physics. She was a physics professor. Then I get royalty, I get my salary, I get my pension. This is not my income, so I did not care for it. It is the spirit of detachment. Automatically it came. Generally we think people who are rich, they want to acquire more rich. That is that Bhagavad Gita teaches. The 3rd chapter, the Karma Yoga, we have learnt enough. People whose desires are fulfilled, if they don't develop the real spirit, they will become greedy, want to acquire more wealth. If their desires are not fulfilled, they get anger. You see? So both are evil. If desires are fulfilled, also evil. If it is not fulfilled, also evil. So this is the spirit that people develop. There are people who develop like that. So many other people, no? That is why once when Ratan Tata was asked, why none of the Tatas have become billionaires and trillionaires? One word he told Ratan Tata, we are industrialists, we are not business people. Business people want to become millionaires, billionaires and others. We want to create industries. We will encourage everybody to start industry. We want to create that type of industrialist. That is why none of the Tatas have become billionaires or this one. You see the spirit, the detachment should come. This Sri Ramakrishna pointed out to Mathurnath, who was the owner of the Kali temple. When he complained against God, he told God, when jewels were stolen from the temple, what God you are? You cannot protect your own wealth. Then Ramakrishna said, don't talk nonsense. He saral, what jewels it is? It is a stone for him. You see, a diamond also is a stone, ordinary stone also is a stone. You see, it may be a diamond for you, very important. For God it is nothing but a stone. What are you talking like that? Don't talk like that. You have lost your wealth, you think. That's why you are accusing the God. You should be a trustee for this. God has given an opportunity to look after this. The property, it is in the name of God, and then help poor people. You are here as a trustee, not as the owner. You know, see, this is spirit one has to develop. There are people who develop that also, this also. That is why it is A wise person will never have that. He doesn't have the identification of I and mine, so that is why he doesn't have his own subtle body. He doesn't have his own causal body. Sukshma Sharira and Karana Sharira also disappears. Then he doesn't have that identification of I-ness. That reflected consciousness also is not there. So it's only one, he gets merged in the consciousness, merged in Brahman, he gets what is called as the, while living he gets what is called Jivan Mukti. Then he gets Videha Mukti. Even the last trace, last covering, thin covering, called as the body thin covering, that also goes away. He becomes one way. He knows the truth. Just like the prayer hall space and the open space. When the walls and the roof falls down, there is nothing to lose. The space originally belonged to cosmic space. It was only separate because you constructed, you paid for it, you got it registered as prayer hall space. It was space when it was separate prayer hall space. Now when the barricades broken, it remains the same space. Jnani, he attains that person. Wise person attains the person. You see, the other thing, all the things, the subtle grass and other thing made out of the 5 elements, they go back to the made elements. How would they go back? Presiding deity, devatas are there. Each in charge of the natural forces. All gods are in charge of natural forces. Rain god, air god, mountain god, river god, you see, all will go back to the elements. Then in the case of Ajnani only, this problem will come. For him, Maranam Prapya Bhavati Gautama. He becomes another, that is, this is the proof of the rebirth, Punarjanma. You see, rebirth, proof is this one. Because what happens after death, nobody has seen. Nobody can see also. So that is why Indriya Vishaya Agochara. It cannot be known by normal senses. For such things, Shastra is the proof. Because Shastras are known by Rishis, superconscious state, Yogis, Avatara Purushas, Mahatmas, sages. They are of a different capacity, ability of super consciousness. Our is ordinary consciousness. Whatever directly perceived by your senses, we know it. What our 5 senses cannot perceive, we have no idea, we cannot think of it. Even about dream, we don't know what is our dream. Because in spite of we being the creator of our own dream, we don't know how dream happens. We are the people who create dream. We create a dream body, dream senses, dream experience of happiness and pain. Whole thing, what is happening in the waking state, exactly same thing we create in a dream. But nothing of it we know. That is, we are not able to pay any attention to our own life, to our own experiences of gross, subtle and causal. Now, the next, it continues. What happens to such people? We will continue in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Yamadharmaraya, very briefly, to the point, he explained this. This idea has to be again thought of, again read, again heard, You see, that is abhyasa. Abhyasa is one of the method by which you get confirmation of the knowledge you acquire or knowledge about which you hear. First it will come as information, a repeated hearing, supported by repeated reading, then it will confirm. Then you will understand it. That understanding it, you have to develop the power of retaining it. Then only you will be able to understand it fully. Then you become what is called as a perfect man. A man who has understood what, done his duty as a human being, not simply enjoying. Enjoying is all temporary. It's all creating problem only, enjoying. Enjoying for a limited time, for a limited purpose, limited extent, yuktahara viharasya, beautiful Gita shloka comes. Yukta chestasya karmasu, yukta swapna vibodhasya, yogo bhavati dukkha. If you want to attain yoga, which removes all difficulties, you have to be moderate in everything in life.
ખંડના ભવ બંધના જગ વંદના વંદિતો નિરંજન નરરૂપ ધર નિરંજન નરરૂપ ધર નિર્ગુણ ગુણ મોચન અગ જગભૂષણ ચિદ ઘન કાય ગણ જન બિમલના જન ગણ જન બિમલના જન ભિખને મોહ જાય ભાસ્વર ભાવસાગર ચિર ઉન્મદ પ્રેમ પથાર ભક્તા જન જુગલ જન જુગલ ચરણ તારણ ભવ પાર જૃંભિત જુગ ઈશ્વર જગદીશ્વર જગસ આય નિરોધન સમાહિત મન નિરોધન સમાહિત મન નિરકિત કૃપા ભંજના કરુણા ઘના કર્મ કટોર પ્રાણ પણ જગત રણ પ્રાણ પણ જગત તથારણ કૃંતન કલિડો વાંચન અતિ નિંદિત ઇન્દ્રિય રાગ ત્યાગીશ્વર હે નર વર ત્યાગીશ્વર હે નર દેહો પગ de anurag nirbhaya Ramshaya Dridhanishchaya Manasa Van Nishkarana Bhakata Nishkarana Bhakatasha Jati Kulama Sampada Tava Shri Pada Bhava Gushpada Variya Tai Prema Parnasama Darshana Prema Parnasama Darshana Jagajana Dukhaja Sampadata Ay Premarpana Samadarshana Premarpana Samadarshana Namo Namo Prabhuvakyamana ॐ ह्रीं ऋतं त्वमचलो गुणजीवगुणेभ्यः नक्तं दिवं सकरुणं तव पादपद्मं मोहङ्कषं बहुकृतं न भजे यतोऽहं तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो भक्तिर्भगश्च भजनं भवभेदकारी गच्छन्त्यलं सुविपुलं गमनायतत्वं वक्त्रोद्धृतोऽपि हृदये न मे भाति किञ्चित् तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो तेजस्तरन्ति तरसा त्वयि तृष्णा रागे कृते रतपतेः त्वयि राम कृष्णे मर्त्यामृतं तव पदं मरणोर्मिनाशम् तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो कृत्यं करोति कलुषं कारी स्नान्तं शिवं सुविमलं तव नामनाथ यस्मादहं त्वशरणो जगदेकगम्या तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्म स्वरूपिणे अवतार वरिष्ठाय राम कृष्णाय ते नमः। ॐ नमः श्री भगवते रामकृष्णाय नमो नमः। ॐ नमः श्री भगवते रामकृष्णाय नमो नमः। ॐ नमः श्री भगवते रामकृष्णाय नमो नमः। सर्वमंगल मांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। सृष्टि स्थिति विनाशानां शक्ति भूते सनातने गुणाश्रये गुणामाये नारायणी नमोस्तुते। शरणागता दीनता परित्राण परायणे सर्वस्यार्ति हरे देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणी यणी नमो स्तुते जय नारायणी नमो स्तुते. प्रकृतिं परमामभयां वरदां नररूपधरां जनतापहरां कृपां कुरु महादेवी सुते प्रणतेषु च चरणाश्रयदानेन कृपामयि नमोऽस्तु ते. लज्जापटावृते नित्यं शारदे ज्ञानदायिके पापेभ्यो नः सदा रक्ष कृपामयि नमोऽस्तु ते. रामकृष्ण कथ प्राणाम तन्नाम श्रवणप्रिया तद्भाव रञ्जिताकारां प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः. पवित्रं चरितं यस्याः तथा पवित्रता स्वरूपिण्यै तस्यै कुर्मो नमो नमः. देवीं प्रसन्ना प्रणतार्तिहन्त्री युगधर्मपात्री तां शारदां भक्तिविज्ञानदात्रीं दयास्वरूपां प्रणमामि. स्नेहेन बध्न सिंहनोस्मदीयं दोषानशेषा सगुणीकरोषि आहेतुनानो दयशेषदोषान् स्वाङ्के गृहीत्वा यदि प्रसीद मातर्विनयेन याचे नित्यं भव स्नेहवति चिरदग्धचित्ते वेशिं च चित्तं कुरु न सुशान्तम् जननीं शारदां देवी रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। जय श्री गुरु महाराज जी की, जय श्री महामाई की, जय श्री स्वामी जी महाराज जी की। ಕೀರ್ತನ ಸಂಗ್ರಹ ಭಾಗ 2 ಪುಟ 65 ರಾಮ ಕೋದಂಡ ರಾಮ. ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ರಾಮ ಕೋದಂಡ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಕೋದಂಡ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಪಟ್ಟಾಭಿರಾಮ.